In a small, quiet town, there lived a family of 7, 2 proud parents and their 5 children. Among them was Ethan, the youngest son. He was gentle, quiet, and kind, but to his family, those were not virtues. They were signs of weakness. "Look at him," his eldest brother would often laugh. "He can't even defend himself." The sisters would tease him endlessly, calling him the coward of the family. Even his parents, they never corrected it. Instead, they would sigh and say, "Ethan, you should be more like your brothers." He grew up believing that maybe they were right, that maybe his voice didn't matter, that maybe he really was the weakest one. At school, Ethan avoided groups. He worked alone, quiet, focused, unnoticed. Whenever he tried to speak in class, laughter would fill the room. But one teacher, Mrs. Reyes, saw something different. She would tell him, "Don't listen to them, Ethan. Sometimes the ones who are silent are the ones who will roar the loudest one day." He kept those words close to his heart. Years passed and Ethan graduated. He found a job in a local firm. He worked hard, always polite, always dependable. His bosses liked him, but his colleagues didn't. They mocked him, whispered behind his back. He smiled through it all. At home, nothing changed. His siblings would flaunt their achievements, while Ethan quietly contributed to paying bills, the house mortgage, electricity, groceries, even lending money when they needed help. But every family gathering was the same. "Ethan, what do you even do all day? You're so boring. You'll never make it anywhere." And though he laughed along, deep down, their words cut him open, until one night something inside him broke. He came home late, tired and defeated. The voices from work echoed in his head, the insults, the laughter. He sat on his bed staring at his reflection, and for the first time in years, he cried. The next morning, he made a decision. He walked to the living room where his family was gathered and said softly, "I quit my job." The room fell silent, before erupting into chaos. His father shouted, "You what?" His mother scolded, "Ethan, you're hopeless." His brothers laughed, "You can't handle real life, can you?" They didn't let him speak. They didn't let him explain. That night his heart was heavy, but his mind was clear. He knew what he had to do. The next morning, while everyone was at breakfast, Ethan slowly came down the stairs. His eldest brother noticed first. "Wait, are those combat boots?" The clinking sound of his uniform badges echoed through the hall. His head was shaved. His eyes steady, unshaken. He stood at the base of the staircase and said quietly, "I've enlisted." "In the military?" His mother gasped. "Ethan, are you out of your mind?" His father walked away in anger. His siblings criticized him one after another. Ethan smiled faintly and said, "I'll be back one day, and maybe by then you'll finally be proud of me." He left without looking back. Years passed. Ethan changed. He was no longer the timid boy they once mocked. He became one of the most dedicated soldiers in his unit. Brave, selfless, and respected. He led missions, saved lives, and was promoted quickly. Even the president once shook his hand and said, "Your country is proud of you, son." But fate had one last test. A mission in the Middle East turned dangerous. His team was trapped, and to save them, someone had to stay behind. Ethan volunteered, without hesitation. He fulfilled his duty with courage until his final breath. One quiet morning in spring, laughter filled the family's dining room. Then came a knock at the door. Ethan's mother opened it and froze. The uniformed officer stood before her, holding a folded flag. Her knees gave out as tears streamed down her face. His father clutched the wall in disbelief. His siblings stood still, silent. Broken, at the funeral, the president himself came. Medals glistened on Ethan's casket. His comrades spoke of his bravery, his kindness, his leadership. The family wept, because now they understood. The boy they once called weak was the strongest among them. And though he was gone, his legacy remained: a son, a soldier, a hero. Sometimes the quiet ones are not weak. They're just waiting for the right moment to show the world their strength.